Today we're going to look at the question, what was that? This question is very simple and can be used in order to ask somebody to repeat themselves. In fact, it's a little more polite than what, which we'll talk about a little bit later in this challenge. But when you ask the question, what was that? You're going to start low and then show that questioning intonation at the end. What was that? Because you're not sure what the other person said. What was that? So you're going to ask it just like that. What was that? Raising from low to high to show the person you need them to repeat themselves. What was that? And then they should repeat for you. You can also use this question in order to show surprise. If something was a little shocking or you didn't notice, something went by you and you were like, what was that? Right? You're going to show that surprise by stressing the was, which wouldn't normally be stressed in the sentence. You're going to say, what was that? Because what? It was so surprising. I didn't expect it. What was that? Showing what was that in order to show the person like, whoa, that was such a shock. If the person said something to you that sounded like it could have been a little bit rude and you want them to repeat themselves and you're going to show a little annoyance or a little bit of kind of defensiveness, you're going to stress the what at the beginning of the sentence. What was that? Right? Instead of saying what was that, you're saying what was that? And you're bringing extra stress to the word what in order to show the person that you heard that they said something that could have been a little rude. What was that? And then you're going to still raise your voice in order to ask the question, but your extra emphasis is on what in order to show the person you heard something that wasn't quite appropriate. If you want to show shock or surprise, even more than the other question we just talked about, you're going to stress each word individually. What was that? Like, whoa, I can't even believe it. What was that? Right? Something so shocking that you just can't believe it. And if you want to emphasize one thing instead of another thing, you're going to stress the word that. What was that? Because you heard something instead of the other thing. What was that instead of what was this, right? What was that? So I hope these different explanations of how you can stress certain words in this question or change your voice and change your tone in order to express different emotions helps you understand how to use this question a little more effectively. Once again, I'm Kim from EnglishWithKim.com. I'm your guide to the essential conversation skills you need to sound more natural in English. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below the video. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Have a good one. Goodbye.